welcome back to WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Taylor, and today is Chucky the Doll Day.
The little doll creeps me out.
Hey, that reminds me, Halloween is only 6 days away.
Well, let's send it to Sabrina to see what the weather's like.
Hey MJ, it's Sabrina. This morning was just plain cold in my opinion. I mean, some of you still wore shorts even though it was only 50 degrees out, but it was sweater weather for most of us. This afternoon will be nice and warm with the temp peaking at 76 degrees. Tomorrow morning will be a few degrees warmer than it was this morning, and tomorrow afternoon we'll have a high of around 81 degrees. The rest of this morning will be about the same with chilly mornings and pleasant afternoons. In tropical weather, there's a new hurricane. Seymour strengthened to hurricane status yesterday morning and is already a major hurricane at Category 4 strength. Right now, Seymour is located around 600 miles south-southwest of the southern tip of Baja California and is moving west. It will head northwest over the next couple of days away from the Pacific coast. Seymour is expected to start weakening late tonight and will weaken to a tropical storm strength and then to a low depression on Friday. That's about all that's going on in the world of weather. I'm Sabrina, keeping you in the know for all of your weather news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sabrina.
The University of Arkansas will be in the cafeteria during all lunches today.
The Science National Honor Society will host its third Halloween Science event after school in room C122 on Monday, October 31st, which is Halloween.
Freshmen, sophomores, and children of faculty members are invited to learn and be entertained as student members perform and explain various science demonstrations with a spooky theme.
Speaking of scary things, let's send it to Ryan with the mock elections.
Hey MJ, be on the lookout this Friday as your Youth and Government Club hosts their mock presidential election. This Friday, bring your student ID and be prepared to make your selection. After the student's student ID is presented, students can vote using the Chromebooks that will be set up in the cafeteria, or they can scan a QR code with a QR code scanner and do the election on their phone. So, if you haven't already, visit the App Store or Google Play Store to download a scanner. Please know that the state of Tennessee personally asked our school to participate, so this is a big deal. That's all the info you need about your mock election. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
Also, I heard that the theater's fall production is really good.
Their first showing is tonight at 7 p.m. Tickets will be $5 for students, $8 for adults, and if you're a part of the summer workshop and you wear your t-shirt, you get in for $3.
Seniors, there's a Coca-Cola scholarship for one student from each of the 4 high schools in Wilson County.
Each student will be awarded $1,125 for a scholarship.
Now, let's toss it to Jonas with sports.
Hey MJ, I'm Jonas, here with your sports news. Last night we had some Monday Night Football action with the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. It was a not-so-pleasant reunion for quarterback Brock Osweiler, who was with the Broncos as a backup to Peyton Manning for 4 years before signing with the Texans for a whopping $72 million over 4 years. Was he worth the money? Well, it didn't seem like it last night, as he only went 22 for 41 for 131 yards and no touchdowns, and he also lost a fumble. Denver's defense played very well in limiting any scoring chances for the Texans. With Houston's loss, they now dropped to 4-3 on the season, with the Titans still a game away from the top of the division, while the Broncos are now in a two-way tie with the Raiders at 5-2. In Mount Juliet sports, the bowling team faced Portland yesterday, and both the girls and boys teams won. Congrats to them and their victories. In upcoming events, the Mount Juliet football team takes on McGavick this Thursday in the regular season finale. The team is 7-2 this season, coming off a huge win against Franklin in overtime, now holding the number 1 spot in the region. With the win against the Raiders, MJ will officially win the region and have home field advantage for at least the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. There are also a couple of meetings in the next week. Track will have a meeting today after school at 3:30 in the lunchroom. If you're in another sport and can't make it but are still interested, there will be a separate meeting later. The freshman basketball team is also having tryouts next Monday on October 31st from 3:30 to 5:30 in the small gym. You must have a current physical copy if you want to try out. Well, that's all for your sports news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jonas.
Pass Up for Pennies is back. There will be someone collecting them during third block for this organization.
The winning class will get a lunch from Olive Garden. It will start November 7th and run for 1 week.
Seniors, this is important, so listen up. If y'all still want an ad in the yearbook, the last day to order them will be November 4th.
That's next Friday, so you guys don't have much time.
Now let's go to Jamie with trending.
Hey MJ! So, as we know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in order to show support for breast cancer victims, MJ is raising money to go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation and the Susan G. Komen Foundation. For the rest of the week during lunch, students can stop by the back tables and write the first name only of a breast cancer victim they know, or a few words of encouragement on signs. Friday morning before school, students will line the sidewalks around the buildings and hold up the signs displaying these names. Mr. Strickland will determine where students will meet that morning, and the students participating should be in position by 7:30. Also on Friday, everyone should be wearing something pink to show their support. Money donations will also be accepted during lunch, and donating pink and black markers to Mrs. Bates in B143 or Mrs. Pyle in guidance would also be greatly appreciated. BNN's very own Taylor Shoemake will be filming seniors for a senior memory clip. If you're interested in being in it, you should DM her at Shoey_18 or text her. In job news, Culver's is opening in MJ on Monday, December 5th, and they're looking for several high school kids to work afternoons and weekends. To apply, go to culvers.com and click on careers at the top of the page. That's all for your trending news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jamie.
And last but not least, word of the day.
Hey, Roberto, I'm gonna sneak inside and you stand here and watch for security, alright?
Got it.
Use the walkie if you get in any trouble, alright?
All right, Tony, just get in there.
Alright, here's all the data we need.
Yo, Tony, we got trouble inbound with security, man. You better get out of there.
Oh no! Alright! Alright, got it. Alright, let's do this time. Got the data. Got the data.
Let's head back to HQ.
Alright.
Thanks for watching WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Taylor, and here at WBNN, we're in touch.
See you here in touch.
Have a great day, MJ.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they